It is Wednesday, about 8 o'clock in the morning, Central Time, Wednesday, September 18th. We're looking at the Nasdaq, doing our pre-market before the market opens in about 30 minutes, trading the initial balance strategy using price action. As you can see, this is the 1 hour range from yesterday at the open, and we have tapped back into that range. We were down here. That is great time for buying this market, selling this market, going back into the range, So this range right here, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, wait for the hour for today's range to happen, and then we will form that out. As you can see on this range here, we were out from the range and went right back in and tapped it. And of course, we took our trades right about here. We were waiting for the market to fall, and it did fall. And this is 218 from the Asia trades going down. As you can see, it does that pattern repeatedly. It'll make a high, come down, it will make a new high, and now we've taken out the low. So the lows and the highs for Asia are actually pretty good because it won't happen very often where this just trends. It always does that, back and forth, back and forth. So it's a good opportunities if you're doing the PAs to trade your PAs during Asia, because you don't have the volatility and you won't have all those crazy movements. But Nasdaq, you should have those moves where you're able to get, $200 to $500 every single night. Just even though it's slow, you will get the volume where you're able to do that on micros. So I was trading the micro 4 strategy, the 220 and 2 at 40, 60 stop loss. Of course, you can move those, adjust it as your trade goes on. So let's look at the market today. As you can see right now, we are here. This is the open. This is the open, this is the low, and we are at the high of the day right now. We tapped into the session, into the IBR range from yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove those levels. The pivot point is right here, which is it's right about where the range low from yesterday. So those range IBR, it's really a good level. Resistance 1, resistance 2, and R3 is up here. So we got our R resistance levels and we got our support levels. And as we know, if we haven't taken the range out, I leave those ranges are. This range right here is from a few days, or I believe last Friday or so. But this is the range that's still available for us to go to. So as you can see, S1, S2, S3, they're right. The S3 is right where that range is at. So this is a really attractive level to buy or take your profits going to it, always using price action. So this range will remain. I'll go ahead and remove this range here, which I'll do right now. There you go. Now we have new levels to mark up when the market happens. There's lots of news today, so I'm just going to wait and let the range form, and I will take my trades after 9:30 Central Time, which is 10:30 Eastern Time. Lots of news going on. As you can see, this is the high of the week. So this is the high of the week, R1, R2. We may go up there and take out that new high depending what the news is, or we may just tank today. So you can see we are actually in a bigger consolidation right now. This is the high, this is the low, and we've just been trending back and forth from that. Okay, as always, we will have these marked up, but always trade what you see. As always, when you get to your key levels, if you're up here, just take the higher highs. If you're down here, take the higher lows, the lower lows. It's simple as that. Once it gets to the key spots where you're looking to trade, and I'm trading micros, I scale into these trades, especially on momentum. So that's just a short little pre-market of what's going on.